The concept of the Spirit of God, often referred to as the breath of God, is a profound and multifaceted theme in religious and philosophical traditions, particularly within Christianity and Judaism. This idea encapsulates the divine presence and life-giving force that emanates from God, shaping and sustaining all creation. The biblical foundation. In the Bible, the Spirit of God is frequently described using the Hebrew word ruach in the Old Testament and the Greek word pneuma in the New Testament. Both terms mean breath, wind, or spirit, symbolizing an invisible but powerful force. The Spirit of God is depicted as a creative and sustaining power, evident from the very beginning of the Scriptures. Creation. In Genesis 1-2, the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters, indicating the divine presence in the act of creation. God's breath brings life into Adam in Genesis 2:7 as he breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living being. Inspiration. The breath of God also symbolizes inspiration and empowerment. In the Old Testament, prophets often spoke of being filled with the Spirit of God, which enabled them to deliver God's messages. Ezekiel 37:1-14, Isaiah 61:1. The Spirit in the New Testament. The New Testament further elaborates on the role of the Spirit of God. In Christianity, the Holy Spirit is considered the third person of the Trinity, co-equal and co-eternal with the Father and the Son. Jesus' ministry is marked by the presence and work of the Holy Spirit, beginning with his baptism, Matthew 3:16-17, where the Spirit of God descends upon him like a dove. Pentecost. One of the most significant events involving the Holy Spirit is Pentecost, as described in Acts 2. Here, the Holy Spirit descends upon the apostles, empowering them to speak in various tongues and boldly proclaim the gospel. This event marks the birth of the Christian Church and underscores the transformative power of the Holy Spirit. Life and sanctification. The breath of God continues to be a source of life and sanctification for believers. Romans 8:11 states, "If the Spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead is living in you, he who raised Christ from the dead will also give life to your mortal bodies because of his Spirit who lives in you." The Spirit guides, comforts, and sanctifies believers, helping them to grow in holiness and conform to the image of Christ. Theological implications. The Spirit of God as the breath of God carries deep theological implications. It signifies God's immanence, his presence within creation, and his intimate involvement in the lives of his people. The Spirit's role in creation, inspiration, and sanctification highlights the continuous and dynamic relationship between God and humanity.